The American Heart Association is expecting 25,000 people this weekend for its annual Heart Mini Marathon. Many walk or run to support someone they love. One team member, however, signed up because he had a life-changing year. Medical reporter Liz Bonis explains in today's Medical Edge.
It was a day that started much like any other for Pat and Sue Kowalski just a few months ago. Both were at home with their two children, Ian and Taylor, when some unusual symptoms led Pat to drive himself to the hospital and then turn around when they seemed to disappear and go back home.
As I turned into the neighborhood, it's as if someone just grabbed my heart and squeezed it in a vise.
That led to a trip back and an immediate trip in to this cath lab. It's a room where Doctor Tim Brennan, an interventional cardiologist, can use images like these to see why a patient has had a heart attack.
If you see right here where it's real fat, and then here it's fat, and right there it's narrowed down, that was his blockage.
Wow.
Yep.
Dr. Brennan's team opened up that narrowing to restore blood flow, but he admits
I wasn't expecting to find the degree of blockage that we found, but it was pretty severe.
what makes this story even more unique, however, is that that patient actually turned out to be his boss. And as you might imagine, that puts a little pressure on a provider. The important thing he says to note is that he had a strong family history of this disease, and it reminds all of us to ask questions about our own lives. Yep, that's right. Pat Kowalski is Chief Financial Officer of this hospital, now called Mercy Health West.
Yeah, I'm 45 years old. My father had a heart attack at the exact same age. Four doctors in 4 states told me that I should pay attention to family history, and I thought I was smarter than all of them.
He learned, however, it's tough to outsmart genetics, which is why early screening is recommended if you have a direct family connection to this disease.
Family history is something that you can't change. So.
Pat Kowalski says he also learned something that day from his 8-year-old son who attends a Catholic grade school.
And they have a prayer wall. So apparently on the Monday after my event, happened on a Sunday, my son found a Post-it note on his teacher's desk, and it's shaped like a heart. So he wrote his prayer and intention on this sticky note and put it on their prayer wall.
The note says simply, "My dad's heart got hurt really bad." Words that tell us how quickly life can change.
So I carry it with me now, and it kind of reminds me every day of what happened and what's important.
At Mercy Health West Hospital in Montford Heights, Liz Bonis, Local 12 News.